Reporting from the Israel Today magazine newsroom in Jerusalem, I'm Jonathan David. U.S. Secretary of State John Kerry wrapped up his latest round of Middle East shuttle diplomacy on Sunday and looks to have fared no better than in his previous visits. Just days ago, there was talk of Kerry announcing and possibly even hosting on the spot a four-way summit between himself, Israel, the Palestinians, and the Jordanians before his return to Washington. But those hopes were put to rest as Kerry emerged from his Sunday morning meeting with Palestinian leader Mahmoud Abbas. Kerry said both he and Abbas agreed progress had been made, but that issues remained to be worked out. Diplomatic speak for the fact that Abbas continues to refuse to meet the Israelis without preconditions. At Sunday's cabinet meeting in Jerusalem, Netanyahu reiterated that Israel is not the one holding up the resumption of peace talks. In order to calm Israeli fears that the Jewish state could be strong-armed into joining negotiations on suicidal Arab terms, Netanyahu added that no agreement will ever be signed with the Palestinians without first going to the Israeli public for a referendum. 1 in 4 European Jews experienced anti-Semitic harassment at least once over the past 12 months, and 1 in 3 were targeted in the last 5 years. 5% of the victims reported that their property had been destroyed because they are Jewish, and 7% suffered physical injury or were threatened with physical harm. 40 to 50% of the Jews in France, Belgium, and Hungary said they're considering immigration because they now feel unsafe. These were the results of a recent survey conducted among Jews in 9 European countries by the European Union's Agency for Fundamental Rights. Those figures were included in an annual assessment report to the Israeli Knesset last week. The Israeli government doesn't really expect the situation to improve and so recommended easing the ingathering of threatened European Jewish communities by removing barriers to employment and social integration. From Jerusalem, I'm Jonathan David. Stay informed, pray informed. Check out IsraelToday.com.